Have you ever found yourself in a tricky situation where someone publicly disrespects you? Maybe it was a tactless, sarcastic comment in front of others, or an awkward joke that left you feeling undervalued and humiliated. In moments like these, have you ever wondered how to respond in a way that not only maintains your dignity, but actually earns respect, even from people who habitually disregard others? Don't worry, you are not alone. We've all been there. The fascinating part is that you have more control than you might think over how you handle these situations. In this video, we were diving into some effective tips and psychological techniques inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. These strategies will not only help you navigate difficult situations with calm, but will also empower you to gain respect from those around you. Stick with us, because we're going to explore exactly how to respond intelligently and turn uncomfortable moments into opportunities to affirm your self-worth. Let's begin by understanding why you sometimes find yourself in these situations. In many cases, it's not that people hate you or hold a personal grudge. It's often a matter of opportunism. Some individuals try to elevate themselves by diminishing others, thinking that making you look weak or uncomfortable will make them stand out more. This behavior is common in workplaces, social circles, and even families. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless insights, teaches us that respect isn't something you demand or impose on others. It's about how you conduct yourself, how you establish boundaries, and how you value your own self-worth. As Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength in moments like these. Your calmness and confidence are your ultimate weapons. But it's not just about how you handle unpleasant situations. The bigger picture is creating an environment where respect for you becomes a given. What does that mean? It's about ensuring that no one uses you as a stepping stone to boost their own image. You need to demonstrate that you know your value and won't be shaken by cheap remarks or undermining actions. So, get ready to apply Stoic philosophy in your everyday life. These small but powerful strategies will help you stand your ground in any situation. And if you've ever felt unbalanced, hurt, or undervalued by others, remember, respect isn't earned through aggressive comebacks, but through how calmly and steadfastly you control yourself. Now, let's dive into these practical solutions and show you how to handle disrespect with grace and strength. Tip number 1. First impressions matter a lot. First impressions are the foundation of how you're perceived, and surprisingly, it's often not about what you say, it's about how you present yourself. Picture this. You're at an important networking event. Someone walks in, scans the room, and makes their way toward you. They extend their hand for a greeting, but instead of standing up, you remain seated, offering a quick glance at their hand before shaking it. The result? You've unintentionally conveyed a lack of interest and a subtle signal that this interaction might not matter to you. Small actions like this have a huge impact on how others perceive you. The Stoics understood this deeply. They knew that simple gestures, like standing up and maintaining eye contact during a greeting, weren't just about good manners. They were powerful expressions of confidence and self-awareness. When you rise to shake someone's hand, you subtly communicate equality, readiness, and mutual respect. This reflects a key Stoic principle. How you present yourself reflects your values and shapes how others see you. I remember attending a professional seminar where networking was key. One individual stood out. Whether greeting a senior executive or thanking a waiter for refilling his coffee, he always stood up, made eye contact, and fully engaged. It wasn't flashy, but it left a lasting impression. People respected him, not for what he said, but for how he carried himself. In contrast, another attendee remained seated during every greeting. While he didn't mean to appear disinterested, it became apparent that his behavior created an unspoken barrier. People didn't take him as seriously, even though he was just as capable as anyone else in the room. The lesson is clear. Standing up isn't just about politeness, it's about acknowledging the value of others and asserting your own. If you want to adopt this lesson in your life, start with everyday encounters. Whether you are meeting someone in the office, at a cafe, or even during a virtual meeting, be sure you're fully present. Stand up when greeting someone, maintain eye contact, and project confidence with your body language. These simple gestures not only earn you respect, but also emphasize your inherent value. Tip number 2. Handle interruptions with calm authority. Have you ever been interrupted during a conversation, especially a public setting? It can be frustrating when you're remaking a point, only to be suddenly derailed by someone jumping in. But instead of getting angry or reacting sharply, let Stoic philosophy guide you to maintain composure. True strength doesn't come from controlling others, it comes from controlling yourself. So how do you respond when someone interrupts you? The answer is simple. Pause, look directly at the person who interrupted you with a calm yet focused gaze, and let the silence speak for you. That moment of silence, though brief, conveys a powerful message. It tells the other person that their behavior is unacceptable and you won't tolerate being disrespected. This demonstrates confidence and control without escalating the situation. I recall a family dinner where I was sharing a story when a relative interrupted. Instead of reacting impulsively, I paused, looked at them calmly, and waited. In just a few seconds, they realized their mistake, apologized, and allowed me to continue. This strategy works wonders in public or group settings, where your calm demeanor and presence naturally draw attention. By staying composed, you not only maintain your dignity, but also set a standard for respect in communication. Tip number 3. Handling humiliating jokes with grace. When someone tries to humiliate you with a joke in front of a group of friends, your initial instinct might be to feel embarrassed or upset. But the way you respond will set the tone for the rest of the situation. Stoic philosophy teaches us that what doesn't harm your essence isn't worth your concern. So, instead of firing back with a sharp comment, smile, pretend you didn't hear the joke, and calmly ask your friend to repeat it. Here's the interesting part. When the person has to retell the joke, its impact diminishes significantly. The group starts to feel uncomfortable, and the attempt at humiliation backfires. The lesson here is that staying unshaken shows inner strength. You're not allowing small provocations to dictate your emotions. You don't need to react instantly. Take a breath, use silence, and then respond calmly. This not only protects your dignity, but also subtly highlights the other person's inappropriate behavior. Tip number 4. Use a psychological technique to deflect provocation. Imagine being in a situation where someone makes a pointed remark to provoke you, like criticizing your career in front of others. Instead of reacting defensively, ask a simple, unrelated question. For example, ask if anyone knows a good bakery nearby. This quick shift in conversation changes the energy in the room and leaves the person trying to provoke you unsure of how to proceed. You've reclaimed control of the moment and shifted the focus away from negativity. By interrupting the flow of provocation with a neutral, unrelated question, you avoid escalating the situation and prevent the instigator from getting the satisfaction of seeing you upset. This is a perfect example of applying Stoic principles, focusing on what you can control and not letting external circumstances disturb your peace of mind. Tip number 5. Walk away when necessary. Sometimes, the best way to handle disrespect is simply to walk away. If you feel undervalued, it's okay to remove yourself from the situation. This not only protects your peace, but sends a clear message that you won't tolerate being mistreated. Respect is not demanded, it's commanded through composure. The next time someone tries to shake you, stay calm, stay strong, and let your silence speak louder than words. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Thinkspy YouTube channel for more powerful insights. See you in the next one.